Hi, I'm Michael Lewis, and this is Worship Illumination. Once upon a time, I was a lighting designer for a Pink Floyd tribute band. I was brought on pretty late in the project. They were just a few months away from starting to do shows, and I didn't get to choose any of the equipment that I was going to be using. There was another lighting designer before me, and for some reason it didn't work out with this band. Anyway, they had for a controller a PC that was probably about 5 years old, had a ton of stuff installed on it, ran really slow, and it was using this elation software that I was really uncomfortable with. I'd never used the software before, really didn't end up being too happy with it. Our first show, the computer crashed about 4 times. So for the next show, I convinced the band leader to let me rent a Express 250. The Express 250 was already obsolete at that point, but the thing is, I knew how to use it. I'd grown up with it. I could program the thing on the fly. I could program it as the show was going on, if I had to. And I ended up doing that. But it looked great. It never crashed. The main thing in choosing a console that's right for you is number one, stability. You want something that will work no matter what. Number two, you want something that works the way you think it should. That's what the Express 250 was for me. It fit in my budget, and I could make it do anything I wanted it to. Number three, budget. The Express 250 was basically what I could afford. There were better consoles available for rent, but I couldn't afford them. When you're trying to choose a lighting console for your church, what I would recommend you doing is downloading software for the consoles, trying it out, renting a console or two, ask for product demonstrations. Don't just take my advice or some other guy's advice. Look around, get one that really speaks to you, that works the way you think it should. If you're using a computer-based console, don't install anything else on it. Don't even have it connected to the internet, if it's possible. There are 3 lighting controllers that I recommend any church take a look at. First is Martin MPC. Now, there's a lot of PC-based lighting controllers out there, but Martin gives it away for free, and they allow you to use it with the Open DMX project, which this is a part of. You can get these for about $80. They connect from your computer to the lighting rig. And basically, yeah, you can have a very powerful lighting controller for about $80. So if you're on a budget, check out Martin MPC. If Martin MPC doesn't work for you and you've got one of these, then guess what? There's a ton of other free lighting software out there that's part of the Open DMX project that you can use. But the reason why I recommend Martin in particular is because it's a type of controller that will grow with you. If you outgrow this and maybe need 2 DMX universes or some type of tactile feedback, you can upgrade. And all the same software is installed on all of their lighting controllers, which means that you'll already know how to use a better lighting controller. Second is the Jan's Vista. The Jan's Vista is regarded as one of the easiest consoles to learn. It's actually based on, the software is actually based on audio editing software. So if you've got a background in audio editing, or if you want something that's really easy to learn, check out Janus. The third lighting controller that I would recommend is Avalance. A church I used to go to had a ETC element, and it really wasn't working out. Personally, it's one of the controllers that, you know, I can make it do what I wanted it to, but it really didn't. I never really felt comfortable using it. It was just very. You push a button and think it would do one thing, it would do something completely different, and I didn't like that. And eventually we had some trouble with it and compatibility with some of the moving lights that we had. So we decided to go different routes and try an Analytes type mobile. And this console, the Avo, I learned it in one afternoon. Went on. About a month later, I started training people on how to use it. I was that comfortable with it that quickly. And this is after using it for 2 or 3 hours a week. After a month, I trained one of the youth on how to program it in one afternoon. Next day, they programmed a Christmas musical, and the day after that, they ran it. There were a few hiccups, but nothing major, and it looked great. So I would recommend Avalance. It's my favorite lighting controller now. I think it's really easy to learn. It's very volunteer friendly. Check that out. And let me know what lighting controller you like, what your favorite is, what you would recommend in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe.